Today is day 13 of building an online coaching business and documenting the journey each and every step of the way. And the point of this series is to give you guys everything that I'm learning, being real transparent with everything that I'm going through right now and putting it all out there for you guys to see, but also using this as like documentation. So when I am successful, when I do see the fruits of the labor, or fruits of my labor, I'm able to go back and be like, dang, this was a crazy ride. And even if it doesn't work out, which I don't believe it won't work out, it will work out. I don't even know why I said that. But today is day 13, and now I'm gonna give you guys just some quick stuff about what I've been going through so far and give you guys an update. So as I've been going through the process and as I've been building up this business, I'm realizing one of the major things that stopped me from being able to build this business up or just being able to have the success that I'm actually looking for was myself. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was the problem. Like I shiny object syndrome took a hold of me and it was just like it took a hold of me and I just didn't let go. It was like as I was building this business up, there's like with any business, you're gonna have some struggles, you're gonna have some issues where you got into. And it's like whenever I ran into those issues, I was like, yo, this is not even worth it. I don't want to coach people. Like, these people are giving me a headache. Like I have to do XYZ for this one person, and I gotta do XYZ for another person, and then I'm barely making profits as it is. And I'm just like, bro, this is not it. And it's just like me going through that just made me look at other forms of making money. So I was looking at Amazon FBA, and I actually hit up this one guy, and I was like, "Yo, I'm trying to learn." Like, there was one day I was super fed up. I don't know what was happening. It was just like I'm not making no money. Like I'm doing all of this work and I'm not seeing no profits. And it was just like I hit up the guy, and then he asked me a few questions, and I was just like, you know what? Let me. My bad for wasting your time. Let me reel it back in. I was just having a moment there. So it was just like I looked into Amazon FBA, I looked into trading, I looked into even wholesaling. I don't know anything about real estate, and I was just looking for any type of way out because what I seen online it was just like these people are making money online. These people are living the life. But if you really think about it, like I was recently watching an Alex Hormozy video, a podcast. It was like a 3 hour podcast. It took me like a few days to fully get through it, but I finally got through it. And one of the things that I learned from it was that you can make anything work. He was like, he was saying you could literally make anything work. And the issue with entrepreneurs, a lot of entrepreneurs these days, is that they start something new, and then once they go through the struggle, like they hit that first wall, and it's like something's not working out. Then they're already looking at other things to hop into. But once you keep hopping into that same cycle of just like, oh, I gotta start this new thing, I gotta start this new thing, you're resetting your time from being successful. And he was like, it takes about like I think he said it takes about like 8 to 10 years to see real like multi-million dollar success. And every time you restart, every time you jump into a new project, it's just like you're resetting that clock. So you got to start from zero. You got to go through the struggles, and then you every business basically has its own problems, and you just got to stick with it, figure it out, and then you're able to get to that next level. You're able to beat that boss. So I feel like one of the major things that I'm learning now is like shiny object syndrome had a hold on me for so long, and that's what really stopped me from getting to where I really wanted to be at. And another thing was that I never took the time. Like I was so money hungry, trying to make some money fast, because like I was trying to make some money. It was a long time before I actually started making money. So I was just like, bro, this got to work. I take on whatever client I want. Take on um coach you with like whatever offer that you're trying to sell. And one of the things is like I never took the time to fully understand the ins and outs of the business or like do some research. Because me, I'm just now getting into the habit of like doing my own research, watching these podcasts, watching listening to other entrepreneurs who are successful. And it's just like I never wanted to take the time to be like, okay, let me sit down and really understand how a coaching business should be, like how I can actually make money from this. What's the best way to scale this up? What's the best structure for this? So, me not having that, I paid some ignorance debt. And ignorance debt is basically you're paying for the cost of not knowing what you don't know. I probably didn't explain it right, but every day where you're not making money, you're actually paying a debt on that because like you're not making money, so that's costing you money in the future. I don't know if I said that right, but maybe I'll touch on that in a later video. But I realized like I was always one foot in, one foot out, and that mentality, that way of thinking just stopped me from even trying to get better, and it just stopped me from making money in general with this coaching business. And it took the love out of the game for me. Like I really doing these throughout these past weeks, I really like realized I enjoy helping coaches make money. Like this is my thing. This is like whenever I see a coach, they're making money and they come back to me like, Brian, you don't know what just happened. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. But it's like I get like a really good satisfaction. I get like a really good feeling of satisfaction whenever I'm able to help people out. Like it's just like I want to help people make money. I want to help people make money. And the people that I chose to help people make money, the people that I chose to help make money are coaches who are helping other people make money. So that was one of the biggest things that I realized about my whole journey as I've been like learning more about the coaching business and learning more from other people who are doing really successful and just going through the motions of actually trying to get better. And like, this is the only thing that I'm focused on right now. This is the only thing I'm focused on. Anything else, like you could be making money. I don't care. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna work this out until it starts working. And on the bright side, one of the biggest wins, like there's my clients have been having wins, but I've also been having wins. And like one of the biggest wins that I've had recently within the business so far is that I was able to meet with like when I first started this business, I was watching a bunch of YouTubers and I'm just like, yo, it'd be really cool to be able to work with this one creator or just these few creators who are actually like they're absolutely killing it. They look like they got it down. They're making money. And it's just like, bro, if I was able to get in a room with them, hop on a call with them, be able to help them be able to scale their business up, I'd be cool. Like I'd be like, yo, this is lit. So I recently hopped on a call with one of a creator, and I believe she's signing tomorrow. She was ready, like she was already talking like, okay, like when you come onto my team, like when you'll be able to help me. Told her the price. She was like, cool. Like she even asked me further on, like, okay, what happens after the 3 months of you working with me? Can I still have you on? And I'm just like, yo, is this real right now? Like I'm like, I was just watching you on YouTube a couple months back, and now we're on a call. We talked on a call for like an hour, like we're an hour plus actually, and it was just back and forth. And one of the things that I realized is like all of the things that I learned to be able to get here, it wasn't for no reason. Like we was talking about school games, and she was just like, "Yo, do you like school games?" I'm like, "Bro, I want to win school games so bad." And then I was talking about how I learned from Alex, how I learned from all the other school game owners, how I used to literally sit in front of my computer for like 8 to 10 hours just watching school game videos, learning how to build better communities, learning how to make better offers. And it was just like when I was talking to her about it and we were going back and forth and she was like, "Do you know about this?" I was like, "Yeah, this is what's going on. This is how I was able to learn this." And she just looking at me, we're just going back and forth. And it was like in that moment, I realized like all of the learning has prepared me for this one moment to be able to be like hop in front of people who actually know what they're doing and be like, I can help you out because I put a lot of research, a lot of time, a lot of effort into learning how to do this properly, how to help coaches make money. And from there, it was just like, yeah, she was just like, I'm ready to work with you. I'm ready to sign on Friday. Today is Thursday, November 6th. So she's doing payroll tomorrow and she's like, she's ready to sign tomorrow. And I'm just like, yo, that was a crazy moment because I was literally just watching you on YouTube. I was watching you on YouTube and I'm thinking like, yo, this is a big creator. Like I would hope I would be able to get in touch with her and be able to help her out. And it was just like that was a crazy moment to just witness. And like after the call, I was just like, I didn't believe it. I'm like, did that really just happen? Did that really like did I really just snap on the call? Like, cause I was snapping. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yeah, this how you do this. This how you attack training. This is what you can do when you come like this what you can, this is the amount of money you can make. This is how we're gonna get you to make that money. And this is what this is what I've already done to help other coaches make that amount of money. So it's just like I came with the receipts. I came with the information. And when I presented that information to her, it was just like there was no stuttering. Like I was boom, 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 boom. And it was just like, bro, this it's like that just made me want to learn even more. Like I want to get to the point where I want to be known. Like I don't even care to be like being known is going to be like a byproduct of it. 'Cause like yeah, you help people make money, they're gonna put you on to other people who need to help, yeah, who want to make money, and then those people are gonna shout you out. But honestly, I just want to help people make money and be the best at helping people make money. And I don't care if I'm like one of the most famous or in the backgrounds, as long as I'm paid, as long as my clients are paid, I don't. I don't care. Like as long as my people are good, as long as my clients are good, as long as I know exactly, like I want to be to the point where person comes up to me, they're already making money. I'm like, boom, this is what you gotta fix. And they fix it and they make money and they come back to me they're like, yo, how did you do that? I'm like, bro, I just learned a lot. That's it. So that was one of the biggest wins that we had so far this week. And then as far as my clients, ooh, my clients are cooking. My clients, my clients are cooking. So we had Amber. She, I think last week I told you guys she was at like $6,000 launch or $7,000 launch, and then she was able to close two more people. So she's at an $8,000 launch now with her new cohort offer. And mind you, she never sold a 900. She never sold a high ticket offer before. It was just low ticket offers. And then when I came in, I was just like, you have the value. You can charge people your worth. You could charge people this amount of money. And at first she was like, like I believe you, but I just got to see it to happen. Ran a webinar, she got her first sale. Ran a webinar, she got like two, three more sales. Ran another webinar, she got like 3 to 4 more sales. And then she closed her final sale or final two sales, I believe, into her core. And it was an $8,000 launch. And now she's like, yo, I'm ready to charge $2,000, $3,000. So now we're in the process of actually building out her next higher ticket offer. And she just like she's so lit about it. She's like, bro, I'm ready to charge 2,000, 3,000. That's cool. That's my worth. And I'm just like, that is your worth. What do you mean? She's British, so she's like, I don't know if I said British, but like she has an accent and she's just like, yeah, I'm ready to charge my worth. And I'm like, yeah, you should charge your worth. And it's just like back and forth. And it's really been cool to work with her. So that's been a great opportunity there. And then Barbie is freaking Barbie, like I'm watching Barbie from an outside lens in, and before she was just selling digital products, now she's full on coaching. And we had that one launch. We were in one webinar. She was able to make $16,000 off that webinar with that launch. And now we had our first call yesterday. She actually had a call today with a second group of people inside the cohort. And she just stepping into the role. I was just like, yo, do not let these people just be silent on the call, call them out. Like you pay this money, you're gonna talk to me, you're gonna ask me your questions. And she's doing that and she's like, she's having a good time doing it. And it's just really crazy to see. And then we have Lelisha. Oh my gosh. I like going back and forth with my clients and like really bouncing off ideas with them. And she was able to, so I was talking about one of her offers that she could do. She came to me, she finished talking to ChatGPT and then she was like, I had like 5 different tiers. I'm like, whoa, like slow down and for like let's think this through. And then I had to basically take all of the chaos that she was thinking and then make it more structured into actually how she can be able to make money from this offer, right? So we finally got it clear, and then we came up with like two offers, one at 497 and one at $2,222. And she went live on TikTok today. She went live on TikTok today. She sold the $2,222 offer. And she came back to me, she's like, yo, this is my bare minimum. I said yes. I said, yes, this is your bare minimum. So I was just like, bro, she's already made at least $50,000. And I did an interview with her like recently. And then today she sold the freaking $2,222 offer on live. And I'm just like, bro, seeing that success from my clients, it's just like, bro, I just know I'm on the right path. Like I'm meant to help entrepreneurs. I feel like my real mission right now, or just my mission in general, is to help entrepreneurs help other people, like speak life into the entrepreneurs, speak life into those coaches for them to be able to go get that confidence and to be able to help other people. And regardless of where they've been at, regardless of what they've been through, I'm just like, yo, I feel like I'm that light, that voice that's just like, bro, I don't care what you've been through. We're gonna figure this out. You're gonna make some money and then you're gonna help other people make money. You're gonna lead the way. And we're just gonna go back and forth until like we gotta stop. And I don't stop. Like I just don't stop. So that's been the current situation. This is day 13 of building my online business, and I'm loving it so far. Like the ups and downs, everything I'm learning, I feel like I've been really logged in with the process. Like it's a slow grind, and I really enjoy just the whole journey in general. And like I'm pretty sure by next year we're gonna be at 6 figures plus easy, right? Just because of how I actually care to help these people, and just because of the results that people are actually getting. Like so my goal is to have a more structured program, be able to help people, be able to understand more, so then I could go on to help my clients make even more money. And there's just a never-ending cycle. If I help them make money, they're able to be happy and help other people make money, and then they come back to me and they're like, "Yo, I want to make more money. Let's make some more money." I do some research, help them make more money. They go on to help other people make more money, and it's just boop, 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 and it's just like I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be right now, and I do not want to be anywhere else. I'm not going to be looking at anything else. I'm just focused on building this up as we speak. So that's all I have for you guys today. And if you enjoyed this video, I'm actually gonna link one of my recent uploads with my interview with Barbie, how we were able to help her throughout her journey of helping her scale to 150K plus. And in that video, she's just talking about the journey and how it's been working with us so far. And let me know down in the comments if you guys are actually enjoying this series. And if you are, just let me know what you want to see, what questions you have about just me going through this journey in general, me and my entrepreneurial lifestyle, and just like any questions you have so far. And if you've been messing with this series, make sure you hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.